Welcome to the Waltham Boys and Girls Club. My name is Melanie and I am a project manager with KABOOM. And KABOOM is a national nonprofit that envisions a great place to play within walking distance of every child in America. And we're looking to make the kids healthier and happier by giving them a safe place to play. And we're extremely fortunate to be here in Waltham today and partnering with United Healthcare as part of their Do Good, Live Well initiative, as well as the Waltham Boys and Girls Club and the New England Patriots. So thank you very much for coming out today and being a part of this. I'm going to go over logistics here in a little bit and tell you what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be able to do it. But before I do that, I want to introduce Jen.
I apologize. I'd like to introduce Tom Paul from United Healthcare, who's the CEO, and I want to thank him for his generosity.
Thank you, Mayor. About 13 months ago, United Healthcare launched the Do Good, Live Well campaign. And we did it in order for us to organize all the efforts that we do on a day-to-day basis to help our communities live healthier lives. And since those 13 months, we have been across the country celebrating within communities and building playgrounds, stocking food shelves, building gardens, and overall changing the lifestyle of the communities that we live in so that people focus on living happier and healthier lives. And we are pleased to be here today at the Boys and Girls Club to build this playground. We're very fortunate and blessed to be working with the New England Patriots Foundation, with KABOOM, and with the Boys and Girls Club to make this a reality. Now, many of you this morning got up. It was probably a little early, a little cloudy, but the sun has come out, and I will guarantee you by the end of the day you'll be thinking, why did I put my body through this? Tomorrow, you will realize that actually volunteering and doing physical exercise actually makes you a healthier person. It improves your attitude, and that attitude helps you to be a healthier person. And the real payoff will be coming in years and years and years from now when thousands of kids are playing on the playground and they themselves are engaging in physical activity, making themselves healthier individuals and giving back to the community because of this great event. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to David Perlstein from the New England Patriots.
Thank you so much. I just don't know where to begin. I work in marketing for the Patriots, and as many of you know, hopefully being Patriots fans, the Kraft families, the significance of helping the community for the Kraft family is the #1 priority. I don't think there's a more philanthropic family in all of sports, #1, but I think they rank right up there in all of New England. Having worked with them for 16 years, I can tell you that there are a lot of opportunities that come our way as an organization to partner in specific events and charitable endeavors. We began our relationship with United Healthcare because they have the same fundamental beliefs that the Kraft family does, that not only the volunteerism effort and the ability to help others is so important, but just, you know, the Krafts grew up and now live and haven't moved from this community, and they're not going anywhere. The community is so important, and without people like you, it wouldn't be possible to be standing here today. So we've aligned ourselves with United Healthcare. It's been a wonderful year. We've done some amazing events, and we're really just getting started. As you know, the Kraft family is also very involved with Boys and Girls Clubs across Massachusetts. And the fact that we're here today is an honor. There'll be a lot more exciting people than I am here today that you'll be very excited about. So right after lunchtime, when we're really most tired, hopefully we'll get a lift from some of the visitors that we get.
First thing that we want to make sure we're focusing on today is safety. So our biggest safety issue we're going to have, we have a whole bunch of holes over there. Some of them are pretty deep. If I see a couple of you, if you fell in, we may not see you. So if you're out in that playground pit area, make sure you're aware of where you're walking so we don't have any injuries related to people falling in the holes. We also want to make sure that the tools that we're using, if you don't know how to use them, please ask. We won't have any power tools on the site today with the exception of drills. So if you have any power tools that you're planning on using, please keep them in your car. We have everything ready to go and broken down so that we can finish everything. In addition to building the playground, and not just any old playground, we're building a state-of-the-art playground that was designed about 8 weeks ago by the kids here at the Waltham Boys and Girls Club. So they drew their dream playground, and from those drawings we were able to choose what components we're going to build today. So you're not just building slides and climbers and monkey bars, you're building the dream playgrounds of the kids here at the Waltham Boys and Girls Club. So you get tired or you're bored or it doesn't seem like any fun, which I don't know how that can happen, but just remember why you're doing what you're doing today. You're going to be working in teams, which are going to be led by some amazing folks that I'll introduce here in a minute.
All right, so I'm going to bring you through 2 exercises that the Shaolin monks use to wake up in the morning. All right, so we're going to shake it up a little bit. It takes a little bit of coordination, so if you're not coordinated like me, that's totally okay. Just do the best you can, kind of look around. I'm going to start facing you for the first exercise so you can see, and I'm going to turn my back so we're all going the same way. So the first exercise, the feet are apart just a little bit. We're going to twist across the body with one arm, then the other. Then we're going to reach above our heads and extend out in front. 1, 2, stretch, extend. That's it, make a noise. 1, 2, stretch, really extend that back. I love the guys behind me, you guys are awesome. And extend, good, a couple more. 1, we're really going to loosen up that lower back. Good. 2 more. 2. Good. And 1 more. 1, 2. And extend. All right, now the next one's a little bit trickier. So here we go. I'm going to face you, and then I'm going to turn around so you can do the same way. You're going to go same arm, same leg. Press. Roll the back. Same arm, same leg. Press. And then roll it back. So here we go. I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to start with this arm. Now, how are we going to do? Well, you guys press. Roll the back. Good. Lift. Press. Roll the back. I'm not judging, I promise. Roll the back. It's okay. You guys look fantastic in front of me. I love it. Good. Really feel that lower back loosen up. Couple more. I hear the laughter, so that's good. We're warming up. And 2 more. You're doing great. All right, here we go. So now our lower back stretched, our arms are stretched. Now we're going to do some basic stretches that everybody loves. So we're going to start with the feet apart. Nice and easy. We're just going to reach down, and I'm going to face the other way. You guys, just do the best you can. We're going to reach down to the right side. We're going to take our left hand and we're going to put it behind the knee. And nice and easy, be able to pull our body down slowly. Every exhale, try to get a little bit lower. Don't force it. Breathe. And up the same way we went. Now the other side. Now your right hand comes behind your left knee. Nice and easy. Exhale. Every exhale, get a little bit lower. Good. And here we go. Right back up, down the middle. All right, we're going to go straight. Hands on the knees if you need the support. And then we're going to bend the knees. Really open up the hip flexors. Good. Shoot back. Left and right. There we go. I got a whole box of it.
Well, we're excited today. It's a culmination of over a year of hard work from the Playground Committee, and today we're building the first playground at the Boys and Girls Club in 72 years. And of course, it would not be possible without support and funding from United Healthcare, Patriots, KABOOM, but most of all, the community. You can't put a playground together without hundreds and hundreds of volunteers, and everyone came out to support the Boys and Girls Club today, from the mayor to the Lions Club to the YMCA to Rotary Club, and the list goes on and on and on. Local corporations, local business people, and really what that shows is the importance of community service, and that's really what we want to teach our kids here at the Boys and Girls Club. So we can't wait for early release today. The kids will get here at 1 o'clock, see all the work that's going on, and actually get to meet some of the Patriots. Tom Brady's scheduled to be here, and local Boys and Girls Club member from Dorchester, Donnie Wahlberg, scheduled to be here, so it's just a fantastic day. So actually this playground is the third of the third renovation we've done in a few months. We renovated our gymnasium, we've renovated our pool, and now we're adding a new playground. And we really want to invite the community to come on down, especially alumni who haven't been to the club for a while. Come on down, get a tour, and see how you can get involved and continue the community service that's happening here today at the Boys and Girls Club.
I want to thank all the people from United Healthcare, KABOOM, and the Patriots charitable organization. This afternoon, the Patriots players and their wives will be in here helping to make this a beautiful place for Waltham kids. Thank you to the Boys and Girls Club staff, and most importantly, a big thank you for Jen for putting it all together for the Waltham kids. Thank you. Have a good day.
I love the Boys and Girls Club. We're so happy to be here helping today. I'm Connie Bracelet. I'm on the board. I've only been on the board for about a year, but I've been asked many years before that to be on the club and on the board, and I couldn't commit because I was on other boards in the city, which I still am, but finally I dropped one board so I could join another board, so here I am, Boys and Girls Club, and this is what it's all about. This is so much fun, putting together a playground. Now, I know it's a little scary for those of you who know me putting together the pieces, but all I have to do is delegate. I have a team of people from United Healthcare. They're wonderful workers. I just tell them what to do and they do it. So I don't really have to do anything. It's really awesome. And Jen Allworth does a great job. She does a wonderful job for the Boys and Girls Club here in Waltham, and the board is terrific, so we're going places. We really are. It's so nice to see the gym redone, a new playground. It's really, really coming together. So I love being on the board, and we appreciate everyone's help for the Boys and Girls Club.
Danvers Bank is big into the community, and we found that this would be a really great opportunity for the employees to come out, spend a day with some great people, and help out in our local community.
Okay, are you having a good time?
Absolutely. In fact, they just checked in with the rest of the team, and they're having a blast as well.
That's great. So, what is, how do you feel the impact of the community, or how do you feel the playground is going to have on the community?
Well, anything that we can do to help bring the community together, and we know our youth is very important to our community, so let's help them, let's get them to have some fun and great time, and this will, in the future, be the future of our community.
That's great. Anything else you want to add?
Nope, just that we're having a great time, and we're really excited that the Boys and Girls Club will allow us to come down here and participate.
Well, Jen, the executive director of the Boys and Girls Club, is in our club, so 4 or 5 of us are just volunteering to help her out with her playground today.
Okay, great. Now, are you guys having a good time?
Yeah, it's great. It's really fun. It's just amazing to see everybody come together and work so hard for such a good cause.
Yeah. Tell me what you're specifically working on. What's your group working on?
My group is working on, we're painting checkerboards, which I assume will go on top of some sort of picnic table type apparatus, and the kids will be able to play checkers outside.
Yeah,
it's really neat. Yeah. I'm having a tough.
The rain's gonna hold out?
I absolutely do. It couldn't be a better day. We were here Saturday too, and it was pretty chilly, so it's a nice change of pace. Yes.
Okay. Would you like to add anything?
No, I just want to say thank you to everybody for their participation, and we look forward to. We look forward to seeing the Patriots this afternoon.
June Hunt.
And your title?
Culinary arts teacher, Waltham High.
How did the kids get involved in doing this today?
Paul Millette from the Boys Club called us and asked us if we would be willing to help out. So it was an opportunity that everyone was pretty excited to do, and we did it as a field trip. Permission slips, the whole nine, and we're here for the day.
And how did you get the food that they're serving today?
It was donated from various people around Waltham. BJ's donated all the cold cuts. Chateau donated salads. Gracie's Kitchen donated quite a bit of sandwiches. Quite a few vendors helped out, which is nice. So we just did the building, the putting together.
And what kind of experiences do the kids get these kind of experiences a lot?
Yeah, we do quite a few little catering things throughout the year. We have a big event every spring. Yeah, that's great.
How many sandwiches did you make at one time?
They made about 1,000 sandwiches today. We have turkey, we have ham, we have roast beef, chicken salad, salami. Yeah.
All these guys down here, doing this work. I mean, it's profound. I mean, these kids look up to them. I mean, they play in the biggest sport in the world, and on the biggest stage in the world. I mean, these kids, see them here doing this for them. It's got to be incredibly moving and uplifting, and just fill them, with pride. Pride in that community, and I think that's a big part of it. I think what United Healthcare is doing in EIF, it seems like something small. I mean, in the big picture, it's a playground. No one's going to be here. You know, the Patriots won't be here anymore. I won't be here anymore after today. But
you're not coming to play on this weekend?
Well, you know, hey, I'm playing now with my ratchet. But you know, it's like to think, you know, Tom Brady helped build this jungle gym. I mean, you know, these kids in this community can brag about that for the rest of their life. And, that's a pretty cool thing.
Once you wrap things up here, are you going down to the Garden?
I'm going to the Garden. Yes, I shot today in New York. Hopped on a plane, flew in for this, and we go to the Garden tonight. And that's sort of the cherry on top of a great day. But this is the meal in my day. You know, I mean, I shared the set with some amazing people today, and the Celtics game will be a real treat tonight. But to be here today and be a part of this reminds me what's important.
And the Boys and Girls Club, it's awesome what they do for the community. It's great to see the support, and I think we're all very blessed to do what we do. To give a little bit of time on an off day, and supporting some pretty special things.
I saw you coochie-cooing a little baby out there on the playground. Since having kids, how much has your perspective changed towards community events with children?
Sure, and communities are really what shape kids these days. And I think providing safe places to go for kids that, you know, when they're out of school is something that's very important for our communities. You know, having mom and dads being able to send their kids to places like this is really important for them, to give them opportunities to get things they need to get done in the day. So there's nothing better than Boys and Girls Club.
Did you grow up in a Boys and Girls Club in your neighborhood?
I didn't. I don't think we had a YMCA, but we didn't have a Boys and Girls Club in my town when I was there. But it's a great organization. I know, you know, one of my dear friends has been a big supporter of Boys and Girls Club for a long time. So really, since I've been back in Massachusetts, I've had a great opportunity to learn about it.
We started talking to some of the kids. What did you say to them, the kids out there?
Well, they were just so excited to have a new playground. So I mean, I don't blame them. I think it's fun for them. That kind of physical activity for the kids is so important. So. I think United Healthcare and what they did, and Mr. Kraft and his support, it makes it easy for the players to show up and do their part.
So another question, are you going to be part of the Patriots contingency at the Celtics tonight?
I'm not going.
You're not?
I'm not going. I got work to do. I got a big football game this week.
Okay, but what would you say to them?
Well, I mean, really, it's everyone's personal choice of what they want to do. So you know, if you have the time and the opportunity to do it, it's very special. I think what you realize when you help out is that you're getting a lot more from than what you're actually giving out. So that's a pretty easy lesson. I'm gonna get going. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I just want to say a few things. As I mentioned this morning, my name is Melanie and I'm with KABOOM, and we at KABOOM are trying to make kids healthier and smarter by providing great, safe places to play. And we envision a great place to play within walking distance of every child in America. And the way that we're able to do that is by partnering with amazing organizations like United Healthcare and finding great community partners. Yeah, let's hear it for United Healthcare. And finding great community partners like the Waltham Boys and Girls Club. Let's hear it for them. As a lot of you know, I came out here about 8 weeks ago and met with some of these very kids that are sitting here today and asked them to draw their dream playgrounds and what they wanted to see if they could have anything on their playground. And what they drew, we pulled ideas from that, and that's how we designed the playground that these volunteers built today. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure from the bottom of the hearts of these kids here at the Boys and Girls Club for putting in 6-7 hours of sweat and hard work today, but also for the folks that have been working on the planning committee for the last 8 weeks, as well as their build captains that were out here. So give you guys, all of yourselves, a round of applause for all the work that you did today. And I want to introduce Madeline Ossett from the president of the board of the Waltham Boys and Girls Club to say a few words.
Thank you. I'm just so proud to be standing here, and this would not have happened, again, without United Healthcare and the Kraft family. Thank you so much to all of you. One more round of applause for them. It's really amazing. This was a pile of sand 2 days ago, Now, thanks to 200 volunteers, in the last 6 hours, we have 2,130 square feet of new playground for our kids. It's a place where they can play, they can be happy, they can interact with one another in a safe environment, develop social and physical skills, and just have an all-around good time. It's tremendous, and it's now, thanks to you volunteers, this dream has become a reality. So for our community members, thank you so much for making this happen. Let's keep it going. Here's Jeanette McCarthy.
Thank you very much. Now, boys and girls, I heard you inside. And I want you to do what you did inside, to thank everybody that's here that made this playground for you from this morning at 8:30. So give them a big one that I heard inside. This playground serves many kids in the city of Waltham who come here to play, learn, and just grow up. So I want to thank United Healthcare. I want to thank the New England Patriots Charitable Foundation and KABOOM. But most importantly, I want to thank Jen Aldworth. Without Jen Aldworth and her team, and the board of directors, Madeline, without them, this wouldn't be here, because it's all for you kids. Thank you very much, and I have a proclamation to open it up. City of Waltham, Massachusetts official proclamation. Be it hereby proclaimed that I, Jeanette McCarthy, Mayor of the City of Waltham, do extend my commendation and congratulations to the Waltham Boys and Girls Club in recognition of your new playground. Thank you.
That KABOOM has had the privilege of building with United Healthcare across the United States this year as part of their Do Good, Live Well initiative. I'd like to introduce Tom Paul to say a few words on behalf of United Healthcare.
Thank you. I first want to thank this community and the Boys and Girls Club here for welcoming us. Your hospitality has been amazing, and it's always a treat for United Healthcare's employees to get back out into the community and to give back to the members and the individuals that we serve on a day-to-day basis. So on behalf of the 125 volunteers that are here today, we thank you for welcoming us here. Now to the kids that are sitting in front of us, I just have two kind of quick comments. One is you're going to have to wait till the cement dries, but after it dries, we want you and your friends to have a great time on this playground and use it with lots of physical activity, where you're outside and enjoying yourselves and your friends. And the second thing is let the picture that you have around you be a seed of inspiration. Because the greatest thing that we can do is continue the volunteerism we started today and to spread it around the communities in which we live. So if each of you can take a little piece of that and keep giving back to the communities in which you live, we will have accomplished great things. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Jonathan Kraft.
Thank you. Real briefly, for us, the New England Patriots family and our foundation, to partner with a company like United Healthcare. United Healthcare keeps a very low profile, but they're a $100 billion company. $100 billion, largest health and well-being company in this country. And aside from just providing and selling great services to people all over the country, they're committed in a way that nobody else could be without that national footprint and that infrastructure to making the country healthier. Building playgrounds like this and at a young age getting young people aware of fitness and what it means to take care of yourself and live a healthy life. Because what United Healthcare realizes means they might sell a few less services, but the social costs, what illness does to tear apart families, and the cost financially to our country to provide services to those people, they understand that it's an obligation when you're the largest in the country at doing what they do to make sure that the country is as healthy and fit as we can be, and teaching all the great young kids that we see here today how important physical fitness is. So thank you to United Healthcare and thank you to KABOOM. It's an honor for us to be able to partner with y'all in this effort. And I don't know who I'm supposed to hand this to.
Hey, Donnie Wahlberg, thank you. saying thank you. See, clap for me. I just want to say how proud I am to be here as well. And you know, growing up on the streets of this state, specifically in Dorchester, you know, to imagine a day like this as a child would be beyond comprehension. I mean, the day my dad showed up with, you know, a slide for our backyard was the proudest day and most exciting day of my life, and my brothers as well, Jim, who's here, and my brother Mark and Bob and the rest of the gang. And to see what United Healthcare and EIF and the Kraft family and the Patriots have done here today, and to take part in it is such an honor. This park will hopefully be here 30 years from now, and these children will be telling their children that, you know, Tom Brady and Vince Wilfork and Gerard Mayo and all these Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, you know, and G Money, you know, they actually volunteered their time to build this playground. And I mean, you know, what an amazing sense of pride that's got to give everybody here. And you know, I grew up in Dorchester, as I said, but today, you know, I feel inside like a kid from Waltham, you know, and I feel a tremendous amount of pride to be here. So thank you to the Kraft family. And again, this is just one of the amazing things that, you know, I don't want to make you blush, Mr. Kraft, but, you know, the Kraft family and the Patriots have brought so much pride to this state. And this is, you know, on the field and on, you know, everyone knows about the Patriots, but off the field, there's so much wonderful things that they do, and you should be very proud, sir. This is a very, very honored to be here.
All right, just a few more. We have Representative Peter Katusian here that wants to say a few words right here behind you.
I didn't want to, but
never mind.
Welcome to our great city of Waltham. When great players and great people come to our great city, it's something that we will always treasure and we appreciate greatly. To all the volunteers that have made this happen, thank you. And you said it best. When you're here, you just feel like a kid from Waltham. So thank you to all the volunteers, the Patriots, the Kraft family, for everyone that made this possible. This is a great day, one of the great days we have in Waltham, a great community. Thank you.
I mentioned earlier, this wouldn't have been possible without the hard work of all the, not only the 200 volunteers that are out here today, that are here now, the kids that helped us design the playground, but our planning committee that for the last 8 weeks have put up with me on weekly planning calls. So if you're on our planning committee to help get our food or our tools or ensure the site was ready to go or got our volunteers or made sure we had a safe site, go ahead and raise your hand so we can give you a round of applause, because we could not have done this without the hard work of all of our planning committee. Also, Mike Perotti, who made sure that the playground's safe for all the boys and girls at the Boys and Girls Club. And again, if we have the ribbon, if we can bring the ribbon up front so we can get that ready to cut, the kids at the Boys and Girls Club made the ribbon. Just as a reminder, please don't lean on the playground equipment. The concrete is still wet, so we don't want to. We want to make sure that it stays here for long after us.